good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This is Your Welcome with Shaquem Green, and I'm your host, Shaquem Green, and we have a great show for you today. It's just some stand-up comedy, some jokes were told, some games were played, a lot of people laughed. Enjoy.
People, let me introduce Shaquem.
This is nice. This is really nice. It's not that I like doing comedy. I just like it when white strangers clap for me. It says more about me than it does you. Like, I'm not really funny. I'm just loud and black like Chris Rock. It's strange, like, as a black comedian, it's like, what do you think about the situation? And it's so hard to talk about the situation because every black person has said something about it. Every black comedian definitely says something about it. My high ass, like, I think of these motherfuckers as their characters from movies. So it was just like watching, it's like watching Oscar from Shark Tale slap Marty from Madagascar. I can never look at those movies the same. But I'm a damn sure rewatch Bad Boys 2 later on tonight. It's insane. I cut down on my weed consumption. It's not. I don't like weed any less. It's just I think weed's gotten stronger, or I became a bigger bitch. I used to be able to do everything high, and I can't do that anymore. Like I try to smoke the best before work. I show up to work 12 hours early. And it was like, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't know. Alright, let's try this again. Smoke another dead, show up to work 6 hours early. I'm like, I did not do drugs to be responsible. It's not why the DARE program lied to me. I don't. For those of you who remember 9/11, the DARE program stands for Drugs Are Really Expensive. Came out during a recession. Another one. Like, America's like the DJ Khaled of just financial crises. I hope I said that right. I just got into Star Trek recently, and I love space stuff. I love space operas, and I just wish vaginas were other places in the universe. Like Earth pussy is great. Like, you heard me, bitch. Earth pussy is great. Earth pussy is great. Don't that? She's right there. I'm nearsighted. You're not deaf. Don't play dumb. Like Erykah Badu was in the interview. She said, "I'm trying to do everything in my power to get abducted by aliens. I'm trying to fuck one immediately." Shit, if they probe me, at least it'd be consensual. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't rape feet. So, you think I'm gonna start off with one of my orifices? Nah, baby steps. Like, you can't fuck a guy who doesn't believe in safety words. I don't have a safety word. Like, I don't have a safety word because I have unprotected sex. There's nothing safe about that at all. That's like trying to put on your seatbelt after you had a fender bender. That wouldn't make sense. I was discussing with my constituents over there. Said I grew up in a
Spaceborne life form encountered.
And I also watched a lot of anime growing up. And I also slept a lot in church. Reason being is, once you watch so much anime, just reading the Bible just seems like another episode of Days of Our Lives. Who wants to watch a guy turn cheeks for 45 minutes? I don't want to watch softcore porn. I'm 13, man. Like, no, don't get me wrong. The stories in the Bible were fantastic. It was oh man, it was like watching VH1 reality TV shows. Yeah, you thought there were some hoes in this house in the Kardashians crib. Nah, son.
Research complete.
Jesus hung around some unsavory folk. There's no sense to save the righteous. Nah, just like and I said, I just watched so much anime growing up. It was just kind of mad at me. My mom just couldn't figure out why. Just even sure, she's like, you know, this man walked on water. But I'm like, Ma, Naruto ran on water, clothed himself, beat 5 dudes up for a scroll, went home, made ramen himself, no parents. Yes, that's canon. No, it's not canon. Jesus. You can find Naruto doing that shit on YouTube. Jesus was a carpenter. You can't find me in one of his chairs or tables. Lets me know the quality of his work.
Oh my God.
He can turn water into wine, but he can't help an IKEA employee out. Jesus was Jewish. He hung around a lot of tax collectors.
Eye contact.
Speaking of, I think we're all wrong when it comes to life after death. Like, even though I have a different ideology, like I said, the reason why I think we're all wrong is because we might be. There's a possibility. Religion at the day is just a belief, and we're just on a floating blue rock in infinite space. Okay? So my biggest fear is, like, when I pass on to the afterlife, some dude in the chair rips off his black mask and his Kanye says, I told you who I thought I was! Nigga, that scares me. Like, because he was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was right. He's like, what if I said I was a nigga? You kind of sound like one, Kanye. I'm not gonna front. You setting this back 400 years. This slavery ain't a choice. It's a fact. Alright, I should change the subject. So I was molested as a kid. Okay, got your attention. All right. Yeah, I got so silent, like, y'all don't watch SVU. It's fine. No, I said that happened to me, I've learned to grow, and, you know, I've actually turned negatives into HPV positives. So, yeah, my community has poor health care. Yeah, so the world's a crazy place. Like I said, I cut down. I don't smoke weed a lot with white people anymore because weed is legal now. Listen, niggas is tired of waiting for whites. Wait, nah, that's how they got Emmett Till. I can't whistle for a shit, so. That's right. Once I hear a whistle, I think burning crosses, and I become a track star. I work in nursing, and I have a lot of dementia residents, but I also have a lot of residents that were born before Jim Crow, and our conversations are always interesting. All right, so one of my residents, who's clearly 90 years old, he was like, "Hey man, what are you?" And I'm like, "Shut up." He was like, "Black History Month is over. That does not mean you can interrupt us. I see a black I'm not getting permission. Listen, I seen a black president and 3 Spider-Man. I could give a damn if you like me. Let me get my jokes off." I can see why they had segregation. We can tell what the real problem is. That joke is called, "That's why I don't do elevators." White bitches be making me want to hide my purse. It's funny how they're more the terrorist threat than I am, and I'm the Muslim. Like, isn't it's crazy. I'm on the and he's like, "Yo, look out for the Kennings." I'm like, "The Kennings, that a new sect of Al Qaeda or something like that?" Niggas saying, world is watching. The world is fucking watching. My Uber driver this evening, he's from Palestine, man, and I got twins on the way and stuff like that. I said that like it's a new album, like. Yeah, that's right. That shit dropped this summer. The call before the storm. twins. This is the deluxe version out this bitch.
Ships
Two
upgraded.
CDs. And he was like, yeah, man, there's a key to having. There's always been theories and like you can find ways to make yourself have boys and girls and whatnot, but it's always brown parents that are clearly first generation immigrants. So I got the crazy stories because they might sound true. Like most of my friends are either first generation immigrants or second generation immigrants. So all my friends' parents had accents. Also, most of my friends had weird natural remedies. Like he was like, yeah, if you have girl, that means your sperm is weak. And he's pretty much like, that's his way of saying you a bitch. If you have kids, I'm like, my twin got 2 girls, and he was like, the twin's a bitch. And I'm like, this is why Israel been doing that shit to y'all. This is why you get 5 stars and not a 10. I also didn't know how much I had in my bank account, so. But yeah, he's like, yeah, man. He said, my friend, he had 3 girls, man, and he wanted a boy. He said he went to his doctor. He said he paid him $500. He said, I'm gonna teach you how to get boys. And I'm like, I hope this doesn't involve Chris Hansen. Have a seat, buddy. And I'm like, oh shit. That was my best impression, like Middle East Chris Hansen. All my personal Middle Eastern either have like a body at the end, and that just means that I'm racist. Know thyself. So he was like, yeah, man. He said he paid him $500. He said he ate real good food. He ate like lentil and split pea soup, and I'm like, y'all okay over there? Like, I know, like I said, I listen to BBC News and NPR, but I also be smoking too. I be missing a lot of shit. Y'all good food ration over there? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe I'm more ignorant than, you know what I'm saying, than I appear to be. I don't know. He said after that, he said he had 2 boys straight up. And I'm like, straight up? He said lentil soup and split pea soup. $500? I can just adopt a little nigga. I want that one right there. Adoption works, I'm adopted. Like, it's insane. People keep like, I said, everyone's adoption story is different. You know what I'm saying? I said, in my situation, I was lucky enough to be at least kept with my brothers and have a loving family. But because I look like this and I sound like this, people think I was raised by white people. This is not the case. I'm just that fucking, articulate, son. I don't, like every time I pull up to a job interview, they feel catfish. As I grew up speaking a couple languages growing up, but my default voice is just C3PO. Like, every time I hung out with my friend, it was like Peter Parker hangs out with the Wu-Tang Clan. So I know y'all all repping the city, but Pete, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just one of those things, man. I said, it's the world's craziness. It's my job as a comedian. I just observe stuff and I spit it back at you guys. And they said, maybe you guys may not get this shit. Like, I thought I was an ugly kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's how I perceived I was an ugly kid. It's not because my mom was always mad at me because I look like my dad. She was. It's not because a lot of people called me ugly growing up. They did. I felt ugly because there was 2 live pedophiles down the street, and one of them tried to fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, you know how ugly you are to tease pedophiles and lose? Like, I gotta be cute. Y'all don't want none of this before I hit my growth spurt or puberty. Like, I just need some validation. Like, listen, I'm just glad I didn't peak in high school. All right, that would have been the what J. Cole said. You came a long way, but you went the wrong way. That's right. The wrong way was Fred's house. That's. I don't watch SVU. I can only watch so much rape. That's the joke. Like, I can 20 years of rape. That sounds like a choice. All right, I'm sounding like Kanye. I'm sorry. That joke was executive produced by Dick Wolf. You guys are mad because I said a rape joke. You know who's also mad? People that get raped. Pick your fucking battles. If fine with me getting molested and teasing, pedophiles the wrong way, but God forbid I say some shit about a fictional character on NBC, you clench your buttholes like that rape victim on NBC. Relax. I'm nearsighted and I don't got my glasses. Are the kids still in here? Listen. The shit I say on stage has nothing on the fact that once they find out how they got here to become alive because of mom's fire pussy, nigga, like. Like, hi, Jesus should be an anime character, but mom, you were busting pussy open? What? I don't have that issue. A virgin adopted me. I got a real life Mary in my midst. I think that the miracle is that Joseph believed Mary. All men can attest here. Any 14-year-old girl saying that she's carrying God's baby deserves to not be 6 feet within my vicinity. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. What? No, yeah. Mary was at least 14 years old. Why did God have to make her that thick? There was no. Mary's like, Joseph, I'm pregnant. He was like, bitch, I'm 40. What is going on here? You know how hard it is to discipline a kid who can moonwalk on his bathwater? Started a gang called the Disciples. Now they run out of Chicago now. Like, I think the current leader is Lil Durk. I don't. The blacks get that one.
One white guy.
One white guy. I don't. That's like my knowledge of white gangsters go like Childish Gambino and and Stanley Ipkiss as the Mask in 1994. That Tommy guy, like best piece of cinema. I have a series on my Facebook page, Sean Mercurial. It's called Lyrics That Resonate With Me, and I consume all different types of music. But the hip hop community, their lyrics, they either resonate with me, they give me major anxiety, or they make me think a lot. Lil Wayne falls heavily under all these three categories. Lil Wayne is just like any other comedian, except he just puts shit on a beat and he goes for it. So like I said, like Lil Wayne just says stuff and it hits my soul. And like he's on this song with YG called Miss My Dog, since YG had a friend named Son 400 that was murdered not too long ago, and he made a tribute song for him. And the thing about Lil Wayne is no one stops Lil Wayne from saying whatever the fuck he wants on any song. This song could be about anything, and Lil Wayne will literally make 4 bars about the word anything. And like, so the song was beautiful, it's melodic, it was a really beautiful song. He was like, dog food, I've been eating pussy like dog food. I was like, hold up, wait a minute, because years ago you said you wake up early in the morning, you eat the pussy like cold pizza. And Wayne, I'm confused because I'll be 30 in July. I've been eating pussy like it's pussy. Like I you know what I'm saying? I broke my tooth and that's where I store the clip. I turned my bone deficiency into a sex toy, Wayne. What do you got me out here doing? Either you're wrong or this bitch lying. Like. Oh my goodness, I need a recommendation for heaven. I offended everybody. God, Satan, and Spawn. I said I don't have problems with anyone. I think you should believe in whatever you believe in, just don't be a dickhead. And with that being said, I don't like it when fat black people say Black Lives Matter. Tell your weight. Relax. I used to be 275 pounds. It starts with you, okay? It starts with us, okay? No, if your black life really matters, why don't you go and march then, bitch? All right. I hate that shit. Why do I gotta sweat? Because cops don't know how to act. All right. So yeah, vagina's cool. You know, I just. No, it is cool. Well, vagina gave me asthma. Oh, thanks. I died damn near, and you guys, ha! All right. We know where you stand, where my laugh matters at. All right. Nah, girls sat on my face, and I found it fantastic. But then I remembered that I need oxygen to breathe. So I tapped her in the thigh. I'm like, hey, miss, I can't breathe. And she looked at me in the depths of my soul, pulled my glasses on, and said, I don't care, proceed to ride. And I realized that right there, one, I should never talk with my mouth full of pie because I screwed my mama raised me better than that. And two, worst ways to die. Worst ways to die. You could die being Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I'm saying? Like, way better. Worst ways to die. But before I go, this final joke. Thank you guys for letting me talk my shit in a religious establishment that does not match my ideology. America. We didn't have a choice. That's a fact. So a couple more jokes before I go. They're taking black hostages now. There was that, yeah. It surprised me too, niggas. They are taking us. Apparently, when you have the whole world march screaming Black Lives Matter, the world takes notice. I'm not saying that our lives don't matter. I just wish we were humbly 4/5 a person so we don't be hostages. Hostages have value. You don't matter, you don't have value. We will just matter with a fraction or a remainder. I don't have great math jokes at an IEP. I do feel like energy can't be destroyed or created, so therefore it must be transferred. Basic science, basis for damn near every afterlife belief in every philosophy or every religion, right? My thing is, if I were to be turned into something, I want to be a white woman in my next life. You bitches get away with everything. My next life, I want to be Casey Anthony. Fuck them kids. I thought we were pro-choice. Your body, your choice. Okay, she was pro-choice too, just at the wrong state of that child's life. All right, you can find me on Facebook and Spotify under Sean Mercurial. That's MERCURIAL. You can also catch me in your local neighborhood convincing crackheads become the Flash. They're already halfway there. They're running around on speed, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm Shaquem. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night.
You've been working on that for a while. Oh yeah, it shows, man. It shows.
Thank you once again. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. This is Your Welcome with Shaquem Green.
You want it all, don't you?
一遍死んでみる
おとなしく切られやがれ。
Those candy panties, they taste like cherry. She likes strawberry, she likes strawberry. The weed so loud, no one can hear me. She hit my line, she don't wanna waste no time. She's so goddamn fine. Babe, how you feeling? She be asking how I'm feeling, and she wanna feel something. Babe got some marijuana, we don't do no drama. Take her home to mama. she likes it raw. She said get the plan B. She don't want no family. She dropped them draws. She had those candy panties. They taste like cherry. She likes strawberry. We so loud you can't hear me. I get weak when you're near me. Somebody rescue me. I ain't talking Dennis Leary. I question love, I ponder lust. I'm an insomniac, suffering from wanderlust. Fuck Macaulay Culkin, she don't wanna be home alone. Out of habit, she calling my phone like, hey, I know that you've had a long day. Wanted to know if you could swing my way. Some odd reason I can't sleep. Now I'm in your sheets. Shoulders occupied by my feet. Legs on your head. Making love to this bed. Making love to this beat. This is just what I need. Those candy panties. They taste like cherry. She likes strawberry. Me so loud you can't hear me. I get weak when you're near me. Somebody rescue me. I ain't talking Dennis Leary. Those candy panties. They taste like cherry. She likes strawberry. We so loud you can't hear me. I get weak when you're near me. Somebody rescue me. I ain't talking Dennis Leary. Candy panties.
I'm in lightning, kill Zeus with the lightning. Go to war with the Titans, kill Poseidon with his trident. Killer ape shit, Michael Crichton. Chris Williams, this young black man is so enlightening. You can call me shy, young God king, I shine like Ra, and I pull it on God. I ball so hard like 2 LeBrons, and I pull it on Mom. Joe Lopez on the beat. Got some wingtips on my feet. Got me feeling like Mercury. Smoking strong, call it Hercules. Full motion, get your soul in motion. Phoenix out the ashes, I need lotion. Have no time for your shit. I've been on my own time. Different world, different space, different time. Be about me and mine. I've been fine, all alone, in my zone. Get off my phone. Can do bad on my own. Can do bad on my own. Can do bad on my own. Bitch, get off my phone. I'm in lightning, kill Zeus with the lightning. Go to war with the Titans, kill Poseidon with his trident. Killer ape shit, Michael Crichton. Chris Williams, this young black man is so enlightening.
Feed me good, feed me lies. You was my girl and I made you my wife. You owe me that, ain't no way. After long days, ain't nothing hot in that pot. When I opened that, I told you that I feel so bad and you ain't listening to me no more. Feeling like 2016, Fonte Poems. If you know, then you know. Big bros like pops, so if big bro say get him, then you getting popped. So proud of my bro, we got hope now. 5 years old, we was eating at the Hope House. Memories vivid, weekly visits. Where's my mama now? Something is missing. Wanting everything to go back to the way it was. Just makes you feel different. Life is so vicious. Y'all was at home, mad about the dishes. I was at home, like why am I living? Why am I different? Y'all was not parents, facts, it's apparent. Y'all did not visit. And now that I'm a parent, why would I visit? Gave me space and time and now I'm disappearing. I'm on my starship, just letting y'all hear it. I'm rapping, if I sing, my eyes will start tearing. I'm on my starship, broke, how do I repair it? Michael Jackson moonwalk through the world, hoping he could heal it. Not saying that he did it, but imagine if he did. Not just today, man, I always had that feeling. It was family that did it. Reconnecting got me reminiscing. But fuck it, did I mention? It's a full moon tonight. If I'm there, you know the mood is right, the tunes is right. I don't care what y'all do tonight. So blessed ain't no way I'll lose tonight. Problem these days is I'm way too forgiving. Making sure they got it even if they don't get it. Giving me to run around, only put me on my pivot. This is all facts, like I'm writing this forgiveness. You can get smacked, man, I'm really not that friendly. Like a good snack, man, it's good from the beginning. I cannot have way too many friendlies. Come on, do the math, you know that's a given. The problem with me, I shoot my shot when I am out of my league. Forgive me, Lord, too much pride to be down on my knees or down on my luck. Freestyle game on Shia LaBeouf, and I don't say this enough. But wifey is fine as fuck. Sorry I cuss, but sorry for what? Y'all know who I am, y'all know what I does. Y'all still here anyway, so do my cuz. I'm sober enough, closer enough. I go and get high when the going gets tough. I'm showing you a man without even showing up. I'm in my starship, and now we blowing up. And now we blowing up.
with you tonight. I'd like to sleep here.
Sha na 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 na.
Sunrise.
Smoking la 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 la.
Starship somewhere in the Andromeda galaxy.
You my na 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 na.
Starship walking stardate.
Na na na. When I put pen to paper, the universe thanks me. I manifest reality. I thank all in HD. I know I'm worthy like the brother of Loki. My glorious purpose, throwing Miss Trunchbull in the choke me. From the hood with the shells, butcher like Blastoise. Spit decisions turn into your last choice. I'm the shit, you need a nurse to change your Foley. Me and the bitch been kicking it, you a terrible goalie. I be the greatest while getting this money, call that goat cheese. Moving to different worlds, multiverse or hokey pokey. I'm the low key. My life changed when I became somebody's father. I stand on a sheet of ice, he thinks I walk on water. I'm definitely not a bad influence, but I'm not a role model. I'm going full throttle. I've been killing myself trying to make a killing. Lord willing, I live long enough and prosper, even if that means I become a villain. To live in the dark, that's a terrible feeling. Listen to R&B, high as fuck, looking at the ceiling. Then all of a sudden I get a terrible feeling like somebody really thought the sky was the limit. Like Pluto and Jupiter ain't out here chilling. Like we ain't got a whole damn solar system. Taking L's left and right like Pete's time, Peter Parker. Slowly killing myself like Tony Stark in his arc reactor. His arc reactor. I just want to matter, inspire hearts and minds, fill the world with laughter. Forever after. I'll shut up, I'll be humble. May I fall, may I fumble, but at what point do I stop taking disrespect from you? Even glasses, I couldn't see the bigger picture. Group executions at the gallows, boy, I hang with you. Girl, I hang with you. I take the space stone and chase time zones. Go to a bank heist, replace the diamond with rhinestones. I don't wanna fight, I want your text come through so you can get eaten out like a lunch date, dude. I've been blessed. As of late, all I can say is at you. All I can say is at you. I've been blessed. Keep it close to my chest like the lightning bolt on Wally West, so I can talk all the shit in the world and can't stay mad at you. You are my world, my girl, my child, my seed. You all I need to survive on some Myth and Mary shit. Some Myth and Mary shit. To lose a child, that's a horrible feeling. Feeling like that breathes times a major healing. Lost my daughter, then seen WandaVision. Paul Bettany said something that had me really smitten. What is grief if not love persevering? A fictional synthezoid discussing human feelings. Discussions about grief and trauma. It's crazy how our own minds haunt us and unaware of the pain and power that are harnessed.
Freestyle.
Once upon a Monday night, an innocent game turned out to be the biggest challenge mankind has ever faced. A story about friendship, fear, love, betrayal, suffering, and world peace. Will they make it? Coming soon to a theater near you.
Treading water, sinking further, screaming out I'm going under. Treading water, sinking further, screaming out I'm going under. Treading water, sinking further, screaming out I'm going under. Treading waters.
Construction complete.
Boy, I tell you, I'm through banging my head against the wall. I'm going to start doing what's right for me.
No, no, no. Do-do-do-do. I'm a star shit, eating sun chips. Phoenix out the ashes, pass me the lotion, prize on the horizon, floating on the ocean. Planet has a blue moon and fish that can fly, blunt look like a cocoon, knowing as high as I gotta see the sky. You a tool of the garden variety, I see the hole in you, and I know it's true. Cause when I strike, you get pinned like bowling do. When I strike with the pin like a guilty verdict, you can't show out like I do, man, I close your curtain. Fuck your moment up, leave your future uncertain. Leave your future uncertain. Told my mama I was a burden, I was truly hurting, so I left out at the age of 20. Had a couple 20s, had a couple friends, let them all leave. Now I got no instant meat, ain't no friends in me. I was alone, had to be alone so I can get it on my own, so I can be comfortable with somebody else. Couldn't love myself, can't love nobody else, so I had to stack my wealth and take care of my health and think of others before I put myself. As long as I take care of myself, you a tool, garden variety, I see the hole in you. Cause when I strike, you get pinned, you won't get spared, turn rap into bowling you. I strike with the pen like a guilty verdict, you can't show out like I do, I close your curtain. Fuck your moment up, leave your future uncertain. Thought you'd be on a different type of totem pole, you must have fell off and frolic with the trolls. I'm not into playing with my nose, you triple or randoms, cheesy treacherous hoes like nachos. I get my chips and I dip nachos, they do me no good, I avoid these bitches like a pothole. By the time I have skin in the game, you'll be a douse flame, living for a clout and bitches you wanted to stay the same. Watch me bring the pain while I scream Wu-Tang. Your words don't do it for me, I can't feel you clowns. You a theory like gravity, except you won't hold me down. You can hold
these nuts never hold the crown. Can't flow like I flow cause you'll motherfucking drown. This ain't a vet, but dog, I'm putting you down. You just barking loud like old Yeller. Have you leaning like italics if you think you a bold fella. Ain't nothing I can tell you, ain't nothing I've been feeling. Couple caps I've been feeling, I just been feeling. I've been feeling like the whole world's gonna burn. I guess it's my turn to try to lift the world up like my name Atlas. So I'll look at that Atlas and then I point at it. What's my place on this big blue marble planet? Got a plan, then you make sure you plan it. Solar system, something like them planets. I'm just freestyling, damn it. I'm just freestyling, damn it. Ain't no coincidence, God planned it. Alhamdulillah, no poke on my fork. Lost my daughter, so I murdered that stork.
Information requested on explosion is not existent. No change of course necessary. Activate disintegrators.
Da da da. Superhero theme music. Smoking stick and green color mucus. Star Wars George Lucas.
There won't be any way to tell if they're coming from another direction. Trick now is to get back to the moon.
Hey yo, it's doing
Up in the way, Robert Townsend. Seen a hero with some brown skin. I was enlightening, it was black lightning. Tell the people that I'm back, dead ass, no cap. Flow like water being bended by katana. Back to the ship, headed to an Andromeda. Visited this planet with a cosmic autonomous. The air was clean and the cops and the harmless. Into galactic star blazer. Frequent stargazer. Defense star shields at 100, put the motherfucking full-time lasers. Interdimensional travel, bare feet on the gravel. Maybe I play it close to the chest like the lightning bolt on Wily West. I was living a duality. Would I make a deal with the devil just to change reality? Hope my mama ain't mad at me. I ain't hot, that's a fallacy. Oh, your bitch, she mad at me. She can stay mad at me. That's a bunch of LP, that's a bunch of no see me. Shaquem the Dream. You can call me Shy. Young God King Ra. And I was running like, bitch, is that a chain around your body? Nah, when that change, I'ma act like I know nobody. I ain't killing this beat, I ain't catching no bodies, I ain't catching no harm, man. Trying to catch a case, cause a judge get the fuck up on my face. I hope he catch a book so I can build a motherfucking bookcase. She got dirt on her face. I got dirt on my face. The only thing is she got dirt on her face. Can't say nothing else, she got dirt on her face. She white back to front, her pussy smell like poop. I smoke the whole room, coming out smelling like Jew. Come out seeking out truth. Like a sequel playing Quidditch, can't kick it like Chun-Chi. She got big old thick thighs like Chun-Li, hair bun tied in the back, and she get it from her mama. And she won't be with the drama. She'll hit you with a llama. Make you fuck up her moves. Got blood on the dance floor. She caused a panic at the disco. Greasier than Crisco. Oh my God, that's a big hoe. But she pay what she weigh. If I don't fuck, doesn't mean I'm gay. No way. Jose Canseco, give a fuck what the whole say. Got a young nigga called Jose. Fuck what you say. All